All right, let's see if we can get a signal to the Bat Cave. That's my mic so low. And there we go. We are live. Hello, everybody, and good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the Jedi Academy here at SWGOH Gamers, the show where we hang out with you guys like we always do. But this is a special show we do on YouTube every Saturday morning at this time, or whatever time it is in the world that you're watching us from. It doesn't really matter. Where we do nothing but Q&A. This is a straight Q&A show for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And the way it works is myself and whatever content creators are available that can come, we'll jump in the call, and we're here to interact with you guys and answer your questions. It's pretty simple. If you have a question for myself or anybody on the panel, all you gotta do is put your questions into the chat. And by doing that, I mean literally putting your questions in the chat, but by putting the word question in front of your actual question, comment, or statement that you want us to read and answer or respond to. It's pretty straightforward. I haven't had any more coffee and caffeine this morning. Good Lord. So that's the way it works. So go ahead and do that. Now we're on YouTube. Usually we mainly stream on Twitch, but we, for this show and some other things like our reviews and things of that nature, you can check it out on YouTube. But feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content. It supports the channel. It's part of the algorithm with YouTube. More interaction, comments, thumbs up, things you get from a video, the more they'll pimp it out to the rest of the world for others to watch. So that's a great way to support the channel if you do that. Also, give you a greeting. Say hi to me. Say hi to anybody that's in here. Say hi to all the people in chat that give you a greeting. I like to do that. Very interactive stream, whether we're doing this on Twitch or on here on YouTube. So feel free. And I hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. We had fun last night with myself, Ram, and the lovely Desi. We were hanging out yesterday. Not much going on. Not a lot of news. So we just basically had fun yesterday, just being silly and hanging out with you guys. So hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. Make sure you grab your coffee, grab some breakfast, grab whatever you need. Let's get this party started there, eh? I'm just looking over. I forgot to take my vitamins. I'm going to take my vitamins right now. We're doing this. So good morning to you, Dark Side. He says hello there. Hello there. Jason Hobby says word to the mothership. Word indeed, Jason Hobby. How the hell are you, my friend? Glad to have you here. Betty Hall's coming in. Says hi everyone. Been a while since I watched an episode of Jedi Academy. It's been a while since I had a Saturday morning off. Quiet. Well, first of all, Betty, glad to have you here. Second of all, I'm glad you got a day where you can get some peace and quiet. And we're just glad to have you here, period. Anytime we can have you here, Betty, it's always a pleasure. So yeah, glad to have all you guys here. Again, if you're in the chat, give you a greeting. I like to shout out everybody. Again, thank you for being here. You could be watching anything else, but for some reason you think you like me. You really like me. Well, maybe not really like me, but you somewhat sort of kind of like me enough that you put up with me. So there you go. I always get the gummy vitamins and stuff because, well, I like them more. BD says, morning Ranger and Skewers, good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Drink your coffee, drink your caffeine, have your croissants, have your eggs. But maybe you're in Europe. Maybe you're getting ready for, maybe it's afternoon tea time, or maybe it's even later and it's time for din din. A little din din action here. So let me get that caffeine going in. Get the brain matter going. So in other news, I finally got all the pieces in. So two fronts on the armor. I finally have everything in. I started working on the new chest piece yesterday. Really good work from the guy there. And so I'm going to start working on doing the small things. I'm going to get everything glued in the back with the Velcro before I do any painting. Sanding it down, things of that nature. I was mainly doing that yesterday, was just sanding it down, getting some of the rough spots out. I'm going to get some putty today and any little dinks and stuff. I'm going to put the putty in, get that in so it's nice and smooth, sand that afterwards. And then what else? We have all that in. So all those pieces are in. So I'm going to be beginning the process of getting the armor. We're going for the chrome. We're doing the full chrome. We've got the new chest piece and the new gauntlets, which look fantastic. So we'll get that up and running. Of course, you guys know I'm doing that for we're in that costume. I think maybe we're in February. We're doing stuff with the ACS for MegaCon. So we're going to be there. I'm going to be dressed up for their Beskar armor. I did get finally working with the lady. The season 3 flight suit is ordered. Had to get all my measurements in and the cape, so that's all been set up and taken care of. And so that'll be is being worked on as I said, but it's going to be a while before I get that. It takes a while, one because it's a special order, and two to get it to me. So it's going to be a hot minute before that gets in here. So she's working on that. Just spoke with her this morning. She's actually in Ukraine. Can you believe that? So I was like, hey, even more reason to support you. But she does really good work. So that'll eventually get in. So I'll have the season 3, the final costumes up. I just have to get everything put together. So we'll do that. I have to get some other dinky pieces. For the gauntlets a certain way. I have to they're not like the other ones. These you can do a certain way so they this clasp. I got to do something for that. There's going to be some work involved. The main thing is going to be the chroming process, where I'm going to chrome it, make it look pretty, that kind of thing. So we'll get that up and running. So all that stuff's been ordered. I got the resin in yesterday as well. We've got the glue. We've got everything I need to do it. So I'm not going to be streaming a lot of that. The only time I'm going to stream is when we get to the chroming process itself. I am going to record it because Scribbles wants me to record this because he wants to make a video series of me actually doing the process for the costume. And I will wear it for Halloween. I may streaming it for you guys if I can get the full costume in before then. If not, then it's like I may wear the season 2 costume for you guys. If I don't have the gray one in, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll get it all put together. I'm going to be wearing it for Halloween anyway, so I'm going to do that for you guys. So get all that stuff in, working on that. I'll get a lot of that recorded for Scribbles because he wanted me to do it. And then if you guys want to join us, we're getting a skewer get together. All you have to do is join our Discord. The Discord's linked in the description of the video. And then we're going to get together February 1st to the 4th. We're going to be doing MegaCon stuff, but we're also getting a skewer get together. So if you're going to be near the Florida area, you want to come down, hang out with us, great time to come see all the skewers. You're going to be able to take pictures with me, and yeah. So Finn will be there. I'll be there. I know Kate's looking to come. Desi says she's already in contingent. Says going to be there. I'm pretty sure Cashmere, who's in that area, Pell Thunder, all those guys that are in the Florida area will be around. So we got a lot of skewers already in Florida that'll be there. But if you're looking to come down, just come in there. We got Finn's got hotels and things of that nature. So if you're looking to come join us, feel free. Just join the Discord. Get with Finity. He's got most of the stuff, the information. So yeah. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. So that, and then when we get our next charity stream, we will. I'll let you guys know when the next charity stream's coming up. I have to do the hot tub stream then. I intentionally delayed doing that, but when we get the next big charity stream, we'll do that. Oh, if you guys haven't seen it here, I'll pop it up for everybody. It's finally healing. I'm at that itchy final stage, but there's the tattoo that I promised for all the stuff that we did. There's the Mandalorian and Grogu. That's stage 1. You can see there's get a better view of it right there. The background will be the next step, so I'll get the rest of the entire arm covered in the background. I have a background picked, but the artist that did this, his name is Marcus. He works here at Classic 13 Studios here in Birmingham. He's one of the top artists, period. In the state, let alone probably the country. He's really good. And so he will we'll get the background done for that. But that was a promise I made to you guys for all the charity stuff and the costume and everything. So this is the things we do. Do a lot of painful things, but there you go. There's the tattoo. I know people have been wanting to see it, so I've been asked a lot to show it, so there you go. All right. Darsign, good morning. He says, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great weekend. Same for you, Darsign. Glad to have you here. Betty says, gummies are awesome for vitamins. About to crank out the coffee as soon as I clean up my kitchen counter that has the machines around it. Well, yes, you need your coffee, Betty. Get your coffee in. What else? 23 says, welcome to Saturday. That's right. It's not Friday or Sunday. It's Saturday. Darsign question. What's your speculation on the post from Heated saying dropped like 20 times was dropped for Scout and Drogon? I don't know if we're getting bonus drops for Scout and Drogon. I know we're getting right now there's bonus drops for Bougie Leia. Maybe that's what he was referring to. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous on that statement, but we are getting drops for Bougie Leia. Maybe we'll get drops for Drogon and Scout. I mean, shit, that works for me. Works for me. I'll take it. Betty says, sponsored by Jedi Academy, MidCon, Chicago, coffee, and as always, LeVar Burton. Yes. Reading Rainbow. He makes sure your bitch ass better be reading. That's right. I can't do anything. Take a look. It's in a book. A Reading Rainbow. You have to be pretty old to remember. Dalton Miles, konnichiwa, konbanwa, says hello there. Hello there. Linky, it's fun for a girl and a boy. It's Linky, it's Linky, it's fun for a girl and a boy. It says, oh my, yes indeed. The engineer, choo choo. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If that train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Back to okay, sorry. I always start getting crazy with doing that rap for the engineer, so I had to stop myself, or I'll just do the whole goddamn thing. Because you can get with this or you can get with that. Oh, see, I'm doing it again. All right. The engineer, hello. Driving engines, swimming all over Europe, doing engineering thingies with trains. Gotta love it. Linky says, Relic 10 drops probably. No, get out of here, Linky. That's not going to happen. What else in the 3? We get them for Rex and Kinesis, so hopefully they'll do the same for Scout and Drogon. That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool. I mean, shit, if they do that, you know me, I'll go all in. Oh boy, here comes Helly. Here comes Helly. Dun dun dun. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and get the subscribes and the likes and all that stuff. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Come on, let's go. Come on, you know you want to do it. Come on, let's go. Let's get some more likes. Okay, we're at 6. And there are 30 people watching. Helly. All right, let's read this. He says, howdy Saturday morning to Ranger and all the skiers in the chat. I hope everyone's having a great day. And remember, everyone, Hellenic sucks. He does suck. So it was so it was written, so shall it be remembered of all time. No, it's like, so shall it be written, so shall it be done. Okay. Ray Rock says, good morning, Ranger and Picklers. That's right. That's right, Ray Rock, for all the picklers and skewers. Yes, that's true, Helly. Yes. I know you're apologizing. It's very nice of you to apologize for being here indeed, yes. Says, who doesn't like Relic 10? Come on now. When Relic 8 and 9 become even easier than it is right now, then yes, I'll like Relic 10, Linky. Until then, even with the guild that's hitting the 265 million crate. Ooh. Michael P, what's going on, buddy? It's his question. What has been your favorite Hellenics question over the years? The one not asked. Yes, I think that's correct. Yes. That's yes. All right. Betty, Helly, all you guys get a room. I guess we're all having the geek. Okay. Yeah, keep your questions coming in, all that good stuff. And so far, it's just moi. We should have D&D tonight, so that should be up and running. I've cut off my time limit to 11 because I get up early on Saturdays. I'm usually pretty tired, and then Finn wants to power 5 hours in D&D. About 11 p.m. my time, I'm just sitting there going, rest I need. Old I've become. So I'll get my 4 hours in, but then it's either I go to sleep or I motorize Finn. It's like, God damn it, Finn. He's, he gets some Twinkies and goddamn soda in him. He'll go till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I must kill him in game. Varth Thader. Oh, Lord Schmart Fader. He says, question, what is the best strategy for Marin's special mission on ROTE-TB3? Mods and attached to the dash mall combo is a real ball breaker. I don't do that special mission. I don't have my Iden. Where's special mission? TB phase 3. Yeah, I don't have my Night Sisters up to that level. I was thinking Iden. I'm trying to think if there's anything special. It's just a check on mods in, I don't remember. I haven't done it. I wish Karth was here. He can answer that question. Varth Dater, who you should mention, there's two people that I can direct you to that would know this. Desi Noodle Snarf Snarf. You see her all the time in our chat and stuff like that. She would know because she's a Night Sister fiend. She's the queen of the Night Sisters. And Karth will know. So in our Discord, message either one of them. They could probably tell you. I only have my Night Sisters Relic 5. I've not taken them to 7. So I haven't been able to do the mission. So I can't really give you good information on that. Apologize. But I can get you to the people that do have the Night Sisters at the level and can tell you exactly like what you need to do, because I know they do it because they've got Night Sisters. So we'll see if we can get you squared away on that, bud. Trey V says, good morning, Ranger. Good morning, my friend. Hey, so much problem in the LBC. It's hard being double R, double O, double B. Says LBC Robbie. Good morning. He says, hope you feel better than I do right now. Hit it too hard last night. Happy up, rocking and run. Yeah, I only had a little bit of John Daniels last night. So yeah, I'm fine. And we were denied Heinze doing Jedi Survivor. I know we all wanted to see it, but he was doing stuff with his friends and family. God, let this guy. Dark Science, CG wants as many people getting GLA as possible. The new raid will only last for 8 to 9 months, and she's vital if CG has to do something by the time. Yeah, I could see that, but I mean, yeah. I guess New York City sucks. You're welcome, Varth Dater. Schmater. Free to play, get her. Yeah, I mean, it's just really nice. It doesn't get you like the actual characters, but it makes the process left. I do think it's a little bit faster than what with them doing this stuff. They've never done it before, so I'm really digging it. But we know the raid's going to come in December, and it's going to be the raid that's going to go until next September or whenever, when the next character next GL, because they're doing one GL release a year. So we know we got the major things right now is GL Leia, and that's coming in right now with the characters and stuff. I was really surprised we didn't get Kinesa this week and or Scout Trooper going into the shipments. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. I'm just going to keep saving my crystals, and I'm just going to keep working on and wait till Kinesa goes to her free-to-play farm, and then I'll finish her up because I'm 75 out of 100. My main focus is Malicos, because he's going to be coming in a week from Monday, and I'm here for it. That mother effer is going straight up to Relic 8. So, and then we're going to go hard for the rest of the GLA requirements. But until I get everybody 7 stars, I'm just going to hoard my gear like I have been. And relics and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of Kyrtech farming because I got to do Malicos, get him up and running, and then we got to finish up everybody else, and I still have to do a bunch of relics. So Kyrtechus. Let's see here, Linky. What is the lineup for the Night Sister mission in TB? I believe isn't it it's Marin, right? You needs the Marin. I think it's Talzin lead. Someone correct me on this if I'm wrong. I'm just going on memory, and I could be shitting the bed here. Talzin, Daka, Marin, Saj, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure you bring Zombie, but correct me if I'm wrong if you want to bring in Spirit instead. I don't know for sure on that. I know it's the 4 plus the 1, and I don't know which one is the 1. And I haven't done it. I'm just going off memory here. Someone in the chat will tell me, yeah, that's wrong, Ranger. Colin, next question from Ranger, because I'm me. From where does the saying "out like trout" originate? No idea. I've never or out like trout. Kind of BFE hillbilly crap are you giving me reading? Out like trout. What the hell is that? Did you make that up? I don't know. I've never used that phrase, out like trout. I mean, I've used a lot of things and stuff in my time. That is not one of them. On it like a blue bonnet, stuff like that. But No idea what that is. Dark Science, I'd say that since CG moves the best rewards to the next raid, they are boxing themselves in with the raids it takes free to put 60 later. That's a lot of current. Possibly, but if you're free to play and you're not working on Leia because you're finishing up other stuff, but she's not coming. The raid's not coming in till December, so you still have months before that even launches. So you can make a big dent in it. I don't, you know, the thing that I've been telling people is finish up what you're doing now. But a lot of people, and you probably know this, Darson, I'm saying go get Leia. Leia is actually going to be one of the characters I'm going to recommend as an early GL to go for because her requirements are really easy to get. Now, we don't know what the whole team is and everything, so I haven't made that full commitment to going for GL Leia. But I mean, if you look at the requirements, once we get these marquee characters into nodes that can be farmable, it's like, why wouldn't you go for them? So she's on one of those early stages of GLs. We got to see how good she is. We have to see her kit. We have to see everything in its totality before we make a final call on that. But, it's kind of like go get, I know, start with the team, get CLS, but then go get Leia. Then start working toward Jedi Luke so you can go get JML and Jabba. And that seems like an early, with profundity mixed in with that as your meta fleet. That seems like a really, the way for all the pieces to fall in place before we make that final call. But that seems like an early players to work with. Damn, that seems like a really good opening salvo for GLs and teams and things of that nature. You're getting Dark Side, you're getting Leia and Light Side. It's leading you to JML and your Jedi. It just seems you're going to work on profundity. Pretty good. Ugh. What else? It feels like he made that up, or Google Translate messed up. Who did? Who did that? Oh yeah, that Hellenix. Yeah, Hellenix just he's yeah. And he says they refuse to. Oh, you're talking about New York City still. Okay, New York City. Get a rope. That's that old Pace Bacante. Varth Dater says, yeah, Talzin, Docamarin, Stars Ventress, and Zombie. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, thank you for backing me up there, Varth Dater. Varth Data. Also, loving Ahsoka this last episode. Totally creamed my jeans. Holy God, this series has been phenomenally good, in my opinion. But most people are agreeing with me on that. It seems like it's got a lot of love right now. This last episode was ridiculous. No spoilers. And I know people have been asking what I think of the Ahsoka series. I'm eating it up, man. This is SWGOH vitamin soup for the soul. My God. Maximus Decimus Meridius 242 says, question, I'm hoarding gear for Malicos. I was saying, yeah. Should we prioritize Jedi Kyle over GL Leia? If you've got the UFAs and you're getting Malicos, you might as well get Jedi Cal because he's a ridiculously good character. And that still gives you time for Leia because she's not coming. I mean, she's coming, but the raid's not coming till at least a month or two minimum. So yeah, if you're working toward that, you're getting Malicos, Maximus, and you've already started the UFU team, which is going to be sick with Malicos, then yeah. And if you're going to get the UFU team, you might as well get Jedi Cal. I would get Jedi Cal if you can knock him out. And then you do your GLA farm. But trust me, you'll get your bang for your buck with Jedi Cal. He is ridiculously good. God almighty, that gingivitis is doing some great work for me. This last JC, we went 7-2 in 3v3. Yay. Guess what? I'm in Kyber 1 again. Yay. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get squished down to Kyber 2. Yay. So it doesn't matter. That's what I heard too. Yeah, someone said that too yesterday. I think it was Mary J said that. Says that they're going to be showing it in theater. It's going to be a crazy one if that's the case. Well, yeah, we know why. No spoilers, but I can't wait for Tuesday. I'm my nipples are freezing. And they already said GLA is an offense shield, so not as much as defense. Yeah, I mean, if you want to finish up, Cal, please do. A one-person Q&A. Well, it's like any other Q&A. You get one person or whoever. Uh, is that true of episode 5 of Ahsoka in theatrical release? Yeah, in some places they're going to be showing it in the theater. It's supposed to be like 46 minutes long or something. I'd pay to go see it, but sorry, not it won't be happening for me. That's fine. I'll watch it, on my springs here and be happy. I'm doing good, Mary J. Recovering, using the lotion, healing up the tattoo. Got all my armor finally in, so I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks. Arts and crafts time with Ranger. I was doing it yesterday. So I got the new chest piece in. Much more sturdy, much more durable. So I'm going to be working on gluing the pieces in today, getting that all set up for the armor. I'm going to do all that part first before we start the primer, wet sanding, and then chroming. That's going to be the next project for the next 2 weeks, is get all that stuff in place and rock and roll. Oh, I know, Mary J, and I play the shtick and I fire it back. It's all good. It's just what we do. I always tell people when things are going on, it's like, yeah, it's just our shtick. It's like with me and Grande, it's a shtick. Just fall into the stick, and there we go. Yeah, BCM on a Saturday morning, man, he's sleeping in. I don't blame him. It's like 7:30 his time, something like that. Christ, I wouldn't get up that early either. That's why Cart doesn't join these until later. Like, it's too early for him. Like, he likes to, you know, sleep in, and I don't blame them. Weekends are sleepy. Oh, the hill is done. Oh, Betty, yeah. So the hill's done. I've got the front done now. So the only thing I've been doing is the major project we have left to do, and it's not even on the hills. The back itself. We've got to redo the flooring that we have in the back. I'd have to show you a picture of it to explain, but we need to add more rocks, sand, pebbles. So that's the last big thing. But the hill's done. The only thing I have left to do now is I just help her out. Weeding, pulling out shit. We get a lot of wild, like, raspberries, shit like that tries to grow in. So I don't know, every month I go out there, but I do it for her. Do that. There's some other projects, and I've done that. Poisoning the hill, get the vegetation pushed back. So I go and poison the hill, do certain things like that. But outside of that, it's done. We've got the walkway done in the front with the stuff. So it's mainly just maintaining. I go out every day and I water the front because I don't want her out there in that heat. It's been ridiculously hot. So yeah, it looks really good. But all that stuff is done, man. I can tell you that it's really nice. So it's just maintenance now. And I let her do a lot of the back work when, I want her to be active. So I want her out there, and I just get out of her way because when my mom's in full power doing stuff, she gets a little hangry. I'll let her snap at me. I'm like, okay, love you, mom. Bye. I'm gonna go front yard. Um, but yeah, but it looks really nice. There's a few little things, but yeah, the main work's done. I think the big project is the we got to redo the flooring, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else to do. We got the pavers in for the front, and it looks really nice. Yeah. So the only thing I'll have to do major every year is she always gets a big giant order of mulch and sand that we'll have for the back, and that'll be for either this fall or next spring. She'll get that in, and of course I have to haul all that shit up to the hill. So that's my job. So I work out, and once that's done, we get that locked in place. The backyard's done. Then it's just small maintenance after that. So yes, and mom's doing great. She's doing really well. It should be end of September, October, or beginning of October. Darth Vader. Yeah, I mean we've been saying that for a while. It could be sooner, it could be a little bit later, but the rough timeline right around there gives because a GL when it drops is permanently in. It's not like I think the bigger question I begin to ask is when Cal's coming. Well, so supposed to be the end of September. We'll see. Fingers crossed. If not, here we go again. Yeah, I do know how crazy Captain Rex is. The plan is for me is to finish Malicos, get Leia, then I'm gonna take up my Phoenix finally because Rex is that good. and he's really changed the Phoenix team. But I can't do all of it. And Leia's a priority, Malicos is a priority, but yeah, after that, yeah, Phoenix is going up. When the Mano armor's done, you should pose on the top of the hill. I'll get some pictures taken, and on Halloween I'll do a live stream for you guys on that. When is Halloween? I think it's on a Wednesday this year. Let me look. It's on a Tuesday, so Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'll get dressed up in the armor. That'll be a short stream, but I'll do it for you guys. I could do now. It's too far away from that. You know, streaming Halloween, but I do have some pictures of the initial armor, Betty. It looks really good. Pictures from Vegas, but we've got there was some work to be done. The paint job we did originally, and I still have the airbrush and the paint. And it looked good, but the problem with that paint, the reason I'm doing this next process is that as soon as I touched anything or dinked it, it would rub and leave marks on it. It looks really bad. And although it looks fantastic, I need a permanent thing where I don't have to worry about it. The gauntlet's cracked, the chest piece cracked too. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. And I'm doing something different with the chest piece so I have more flexibility with the chest piece. So we'll get that done. And then we'll get it painted and chromed and resin and everything, and it's going to be permanent. It's going to look really good. Plus, I'll have the new season 3 flight suit, the gray flight suit, the darker flight suit coming in with the new, and the cape coming in, so it's going to look really good. But I've got to do all the armor. I'm redoing the helmet. That's the FX helmet, but I'm going to chrome that too, so it's going to look really nice. But yeah. Betty Hall says tacos and candy equals fat kids paradise. You should have seen me when I was in Vegas, Betty Hall, when I was running down Fremont Street. Everybody and their mom was trying to get pictures with me. I made a few $100s that night, just people giving me money. I wasn't looking to charge anybody. They were just like, hey, can I give you $20? You don't have to. Like, yeah, take it anyway. I was like, Jesus Christ. The kids were going gaga. Some of the adults were going gaga. So the post, Linky asked, where'd my thing go? So what is the stuff with Drogon and Saul CG posted? So there's a problem with the interaction. It's killing the shit out of stuff. So they're taking an investigation. So there's something wrong with the Saul Drogon when it's a little bit ridiculously OP from what I understand. So they're gonna have to look at it like it's just nuking crap. So don't have the specific of what's it's nuking, but apparently it's nuking the crap out of stuff. So yeah, one of those things where unintentional consequences. So yeah. All right, so keep your questions coming in. Hit the thumbs up, all that stuff. Got your boy Ranger J 1999 doing Jedi Academy. If you guys answering all your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes questions or anything, talk about anything. So yeah, here while we're sitting here, let me go grab the pieces here. I can show it off for you guys. 1 second. Since we're at really. Dark Science says just another example of wonderful testing brought to you by Siege by Capital Games. Haha. Yeah. All right. So the hip pieces, I just want to show this why some of the stuff that we're doing. This is the original hip that I had. It's jello, tin kind of rubbery. This just doesn't work. So what we did is I ordered and got the actual hard resin pieces here. So these I got to sand today. I hadn't had time, but sand this down with sandpaper. You can see it's got some rough stuff here. So sand this to a smooth purpose. And you want to sand it like this, cross pattern. And we'll get these, I'm going to do this today when we get done here, is get these sanded. And we'll get these painted for the costume. So that's going to replace that crap over there. The chest piece broke because it was put as one piece. We have the new one, and this is really a sturdy chest piece. Goes on like this. Now you can glue it, but you can see what I'm going to do is we've got this. You can see I've already been sanding like all the marks there. I'm going to put some putty here just to, you know, there's a little bit of, you know, dents and stuff like that. Same thing here. A little bit more sanding to do here, but I'm going to do that today. There's, if you can feel like roughness on the piece, like I can feel there's some roughness there, you sand it. I hate sand too. Of course, it gets everywhere. So we'll do this. Now what I'm going to do is take the back, and what I'm going to do is get the Velcro on for the connecting, but I'm going to use airplane connectors, and I'm going to use two straps going here with clips here and here. So this sits here with the airplane flaps. It'll sit like this. And this will give me movement with the armor. The other one was completely glued. So if I didn't have much flexibility with it, this will give me some flexibility with this moving like this. And it'll sit there and it's not going to be locked in. So we'll get that done as well. Then we'll get it painted. These are the new gauntlets, and these are really cool because they come in two separate pieces. And so what you do is you lock it in with the gauntlets. So what I'll do is Velcro this side, and then I'm going to use magnets on this side, so just like that, and then we'll be good to go. These gauntlets are really good for it. It sent me the kit, the Whistling Bird kit, but if I wanted to, I could put a light in there with the little things and make it look like that. I'm not going through that process. That is way too much more than I want to do. So, but yeah, so those are all the new pieces that I got to work on today and get squared away. So more sanding and stuff that I've got to do today. So I'll put on some college football, sit in the garage, and just sit there and be sanding my ass off. I know, way to spend a Saturday, but it's for the kids. You got to do the hard work. It's for the kids. Got to make it look good. So I wanted to show you guys that, and we've got the great flight suit coming in, so I'm going to be looking dopest to the ropest. Dark Sign question: any idea when Jedi Cal's come back? I'm already, except for 40 shards of saw and 40. My best guess is end of September, and if it's not a September, say in December, man, because I don't know. That we went through this shit last time with Grand Inquisitor. We're supposed to be on a 3-month schedule on that. That's something CG posted. It did not happen with Inquisitor. We weren't given a real explanation of why that happened at all. But yeah, it'll be in. Remember, we're hoping September. So I don't know, man. Hopefully September. But if not, then what are you gonna do? It's supposed to be sometime the end of September. I'm pretty sure on that. Rough idea, but we're getting around that 3-month mark. If it's a little bit past 3 months and we get it, hey, that's fine. But 6 months with Conquest and TB and all the stuff they want us to do, I really think they're not going to pull a Grand Inquisitor here. If they do, then you should deserve all the hate and vitriol they'll get for that, because that's a cock-a-doodle move. That can't happen this time. Grand Inquisitor, which was still a dick move, but you waited for the red. Okay, fine. You waited till TB came out. You made people wait. Fine, but there wasn't real. Okay, still dick move, but you can't do that with Cal. TB is involved with this. People are trying to progress. You've got Conquest and other things going on. People need that dude that have been working on it. So they better not wait till December. Because if we get past September, beginning of October, and we haven't got Cal, I'm just going to be like, CG, here's the hate. Enjoy. You did that. You take that. No, you take it. You deserve it. No, it was involved, but TB didn't come out till December when they didn't announce it. Right when it was coming out, but you can't do that because it's already out. They've already put the damn thing in the game. So, I don't either, Linky. Yeah, Geo was involved. Um, and the dick move that they did there is that I think the event came right after the first TB launch and stuff like that. I was like, okay, come on now, just CG. But but still, this is a character that is now TB is out. There's a mission for it. It's there. Plus everything else. You can't wait 6 months for that character to come. If you do, as I said, here's the hate, CG. Enjoy that big dish of what you're going to get. You'll have done this yourself, CG. Could have said that more angrier. You'll have done that yourself. But I don't understand the secrecy either on those. Look, man, I just work here. I try to answer your guys' questions, give you the best answers, but I can't really explain some of the logic from CG. Yeah, can't do it. So continue your questions. These are good questions today. I'm excited to kick off the NFL season. Got the baseball playoffs around the corner. It's my favorite time of year. A lot of good sports stuff going on. We got the NFL, we got baseball, the playoffs, NFL is going. College football is in full gear. So yeah, it's really good. I just put games on the thing and do the thing and enjoy the thing. All right, so get your questions in. Hit the thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up already, hit the thumbs up. It's YouTube. I hate saying it, but it's YouTube. Meh. I learned a valuable lesson yesterday. Wear gloves when you're messing with this stuff, when you're sanding it and stuff, because it's like fiberglass. It'll get into your skin and you're like, ooh, a little pricklies. And I already got little pricklies happen all over my tattoo. Yeah, the tattoo, it's going to come in really nice when it starts itching and irritated because you're like, that's the healing process. Can't scratch it. It's like chickenpox. Can't scratch it. So when it gets all like that, I'm like, nope, more lotion. Not gonna touch it. I need a. And then I can't wash this arm with antibacterial soap. So when I'm in the shower, it's like I just have to do this motion here, nice and easy with the antibacterial soap, and then let the stuff do its work. And I'll get the background done. Was it 2 months? So I won't be able to get the background done until November. We'll get the November, December. I'll make a schedule appointment and go in and get the background done. And that's going to be another painful process because it's going to be colorful. The thing is, like, I've got two tattoos. Like, this one's just black and gray. Now, I am going to go get back this one colored, but this one was way worse because the gray, the outline, all that stuff didn't bother me. And I sat there for 8 hours straight, just do. And then, but that last hour and a half, 2 hours, I would say, when he's adding layer by layer of all this different color and stuff, that's when it really started going, ooh, that's a little painful. Like, well, I'm feeling that, like, god damn, because it's just, irritation. Star sign question: given the latest boo boos with Leviathan and now Saul, should CG bring back the testing program? And secondly, if CG specifically asked you to be a tester again, would you do it? It's right circumstances. Yeah, I would do it again. When we had Crumb on, they're still having discussions of having a player program again, but they're looking at how they're going to do it. Thank you, Han Solo. It's coming along nicely. Hey, that's and again, thanks to you guys. I made the promise. You guys know I always keep my word. That if we got the stuff for the costume, that I would get a tattoo of the Mandalorian and Grogu, and yeah, and that's what I'm a man of my word. Scars. So yeah, and once I get the whole arm done, it'll look really good. But if they asked, depending on the circumstances, yeah, I would do it again. But I'd have to really get into the minutia. But we had Crumb on. It was that question was asked and said they're looking at it again. They feel like it should be needed, but there's a lot of the problem with CG is they got to structure this thing right, and the problem is that they have to structure in a certain way that um, the big wigs do not like leaks. Problem is they've had leaks outside of the tester program, so that's one of the problems. But if they get that locked up, but they do need a tester program. But if it was asked and how it was asked and stuff, of course I would, depending on the circumstances, I wouldn't mind doing it again. I'm not just going to go in there blindly like, yeah, I'll be dead, but no, 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 no. But CG is I'm somebody CG would ask because they know that I can be trusted. You know, um, I've proven that. So, but I'm sure if they do one, I'm probably sure I'll get asked. And I'll look at the guidelines and what they're trying to do this time differently than last time. And yeah, but I tell you like I did last time, guys. If I'm a beta program tester, I'll let you guys know that I'm a beta tester. I'm a beta tester, but I won't answer shit. If that doesn't work for you, then sorry. If I give my word to somebody, even if it's CG, saying I won't discuss anything that I work on and stuff or show it or anything, then I'm not going to. The only people I talked to about that were other testers and stuff. I don't, so now once the thing was out, then I could talk about what we saw. We were testing things of that nature, but I won't. So we'll see what happens. I mean, good morning, CT Red Devil, Swody Swevin. It's good morning. Good morning, my friend. Guten Tag. But yeah, I'll take it under consideration. But I have not, other than they're talking about bringing it back, I haven't heard anything. So, and part of me is like, do I want to even out that again? Because last time I outed it was by accident when Crumb did it, but every stream would be like a million questions about it, and I had to give the same response. I can't tell you that. Yeah, but there's people out there that want to know. They're going to try to poke that and try to get that information. But I've been in the game too long to fall for that crap, and I'm not going to be pressured into. You guys know that shit doesn't work on me. So it's like, nope, sorry, I can't discuss anything. I'm not going to discuss it. And if someone asked me a question during Jedi Academy, I would be like, I don't know. Sometimes I would even lie, like, I have no idea. That won't work on me, Linky. And you know better than that. I'll be miserable. Oh boy, would I be miserable, Linky, but oh god. I know, right? The foam sucks the worst. It's been great. I haven't had a shoey in a week and a half, man. It's been awesome. I haven't had to drink Foster's in forever. Damn, it's been nice. I put it out there in the ether. Cheap little shoeys. But you guys have been nice. I haven't had to do a shoe in a week and a half. Maybe because you guys know I've been healing with the tattoo. You've been taking it. I'm sure my day will come. I'm quite sure I'm going to get crushed one day here. So, but it has been nice. I haven't had to have Foster's taste my lips in a week and a half, and it's been nice. Yeah, that is worse. I'd rather be waterboarded, honestly, because Foster's is the stock. Oh boy. So yes, happy Saturday morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. Looks like no content creators, but just no news this week. It's last night me and Ram were basically we were talking about other shit. with you guys. It was just a chill night, and we didn't have the Behind You stream, so I was like, you know what, Ram, let's go a little bit early. We'll raise Shaka when the walls fell, and we got out of here. Got to go to sleep a little bit earlier. Hans Olo, question 2: favorite beer, favorite bourbon. I John Daniels is my go-to. But I like any Scotch whiskey, bourbon, from Wolf Creek. I mean, you can name it, I'll drink it. I love it all. But my go-to is John Daniels. It's a tradition. I've been putting sour mash in me since I was a Ranger, 20 plus years, And when you've been drinking Jack Daniels as long as I am, we're on a first name basis. I call him John Daniels. But that's my go-to. But yeah, I've had Wolford's Reserve. What's his name? I can't losing my mind. I just went brain fart. There's a guy that used to just send me every year. He would send me Star Wars stuff. He would send me a care pack with all this whiskey and stuff. Oh, that's so bad. Give me a second here. I want to definitely shout him out because he's been awesome. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he might be busy in real life and stuff. Andrew Kopta. There we go. I could remember. Is it Andrew Kopta? Let me sure. I think it was Andrew, the Memphis Tiger. Yeah, he would send me a package every year. Um, Good friend Andrew, and yeah, it was really nice. He would send me all that really expensive whiskey. Like, God damn, bro, that is unbelievably generous of you. So yeah, and so I always make sure to send out big thank you for our good friend Andrew. He actually took me to a Bill Burr concert. Guy is phenomenal. He's a really nice dude. Really, really nice dude. I don't think he's playing the game anymore, so he may not be involved in the community like he was. But Andrew popped in right now, man. I'd be overjoyed. And if you ever reached out to me and said, "Hey, I need some help," I'd do the best I could. Guy is a phenomenal human being. Dark Science, this question: since every new character needs at least one Omicron, and the sheer amount of characters with Omicrons now, should CG at the moon change the drop rate in Cantina? Yeah, you would think we've reached that point in saturation, kind of like with Zetas back in the day. You would think that they would start upping the drop rate in more places to get the drop rate, but they haven't done it yet. And I'm with you on that one, Darsan. It would be nice if they did because they're pretty important. They make a difference in GAC and TW. So yeah, man, I agree. I don't know why they haven't. I mean, it's, I don't know. They are very hesitant when it comes to economy in this game. Like their philosophy is less is better until we're absolutely sure. So your guess is as good as mine on when that's going to change. When are we going to reach the point of saturation like we did with Zetas, where it's time to just like, all right, just start upping it. So yeah, I don't know, Darcian. Andrew Don, says question: protection cross or potency cross on Old Ben? Depending on where your potency is, but I kind of like for Old Ben, I'm just like protection, make him. Well, if he dies though, that could be not a bad thing because then that pisses off everybody. I go potency, fuck it. You do protection everywhere else. If you need that potency and gets those ability blocks and stuff, I'm down for it. So if you can go potency with good protection in the secondary and then go like protection arrow, because he doesn't need that much. He needs speed, but not that extraordinary amount of speed. Then protection on the triangle, the arrow, the swirkler. Yeah, and then good protection in the secondaries of the square and the circle. Then yeah, you can go potency on the cross. with good protection percentage to make up a little bit of that difference. Yeah, I can see that, Ajazani. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like your thinking there, buddy. You have big brain. I like big brain. Potato. But that's one of the reasons why I like this conquest for me. It's like I call this the cache conquest, where I just go in and just I don't even need like the gold crate. I would get what's his butt, Malicos, with like the one before gold crate, the 50, because I'll have 280. That puts me at 330. I don't need any more. But I go past that anyway because I want to get to 603 because there's Omicron. There's an Omicron and stuff there. And kind of a fool not to get to 603. I don't need red crate, but yeah, I'll get to 603, but I'll do it in a way that I'll do all the feats. And once I get to 603 here in a few days, then I'll be like, Sim, Datacron material. Mainly the Datacron material I'll need will be from Sector 4. I'll need both those pieces because I'm going to try to get all my Datacrons to 8. So, and I use my burritos for impulse detectors. I don't even get shards, so yeah. It's hard to pass up Omicrons. They're so hard to get. We get, what, we get like 4 week. We have the event on Monday and the event on Thursday, and we get it on Monday, no, Friday, Monday, yeah. Because the new one kicks in. Do the one on Friday, we get it on Monday. Then we do have a new Monday that goes through Wednesday, and then we get the rewards on Thursday. So we get 4 weeks. So that's what, 4, 8, 12, 16 a month, I'm thinking. And here's what I said, the thing, because I have my Captain Rex at Relic 7 now, I can do the Phoenix stuff. I'll be getting my first red crate this round. Nice! Congrats, Ajazani. Yeah, it's nice. I'd like to take the Phoenix up, but I can't do it. I got more stuff to do with other characters and stuff. So yeah. Hey, Johnny Mo, what's going on? Plays Reed Tea Leaf in our Dungeons and Dragons game. Me and Reed, we are the James Bond potato heads of our. Hey Ranger, looking at Phoenix, I have Rex, Hera, Ezra, and Kanan all at least Relic 5. As being a Relic 2, and I'm working on Chopper to get a 13. What's the best squad and how to mod them? Best team for Rex is Rex, Hera lead, Rex, Kanan, Chopper, and Zeb is the one that most people run. You can run Sabine in there, but yeah, if you need a little bit more oomph with her AOE, but most times it's Rex with the 4 I just mentioned. Ezra does, I mean, he and Sabine, but she's actually, in my opinion, better on a Maul Mandalorian team because you're getting double shreds from armor and her, plus her AOE, plus the AOEs from Canderous, and they get protection back. She works a lot better with the Mando squad with Maul if you're going to go that route. So she's got kind of a home. You can use Ezra with the Jedi. He's really good. He's your cheap version of Cam. Does good work for your character. So go Zeb, Chopper, Kanan, Lead with Rex, and go rock. Now, if you need a little bit more firepower, take out Zeb, throw in Sabine, armor shreds. She throws with thermals her AOE. That's really nice, especially when you're dealing with, taunting tanks and stuff. But yeah. And then modding wise, Kanan, Chopper, tanky. I'm trying to think of how I got mine. Rex is fast. He's your fast character. I've got a speed set on Rex with potency. I'm still working on his mods, but you want him 300 plus speed. I haven't finished the Phoenix fully yet, but let me look at this real quick. Hera, I think I've got speed on her. Yeah, speed. I still have to take her up too. But Kanan, Zeb's just survivability and his stuff. Kanan, Chopper, they're just tanky. So yeah. Yeah, Ezra's fine. He works really good in there. I use him right now since he's already relic and stuff. Anyway, I like Ezra a lot. There's no wrong answer. I just what people are using, but If you got the whole Phoenix up and running, you can mix and match. The big, with Captain Rex in there, it's just what you want to hear. Yeah, it's unfortunate. With the new Ahsoka show, we know hopefully we get a new version of they just came out in the Black Series. You guys always get me shit off the Amazon wish list, but Malgus is on there now. They just released the Christmassy Black Series figures. Malgus is on there. He's on the top of my list for from Santa Claus this year. But they got the new Ezra, Sabine, Hera, Ahsoka. So I'm like, have a Merry frickin' Christmas. Do what we say. Yeah, what else? Anthony says, being a Lord Vader Reva team, Sabine works best. Ezra doesn't have the AoE and armor shred, which helps a bunch. Yeah, so then in that case, you would definitely want Sabine. It's usually it's Zeb or it's Sabine. Ezra's not really a part of that equation. I like him in certain circumstances. He's really good, but you can't beat what Zeb does or Sabine, depending on what team you're facing. So, what else? 73 points. But yeah, Ezra's kind of the one little guy out. He's good. He does good stuff. I mean, he can take off taunts with his dispel and call and assist, and he does double taps. With that big buff, Ezra can be a really nice offensive powerhouse. But when you're facing a team like Reva, you definitely want armor shreds, AoEs, on top of Rex's AoE and everything else. So yeah, it does some good work. And I will be done with those two feats today. I'll have the Wookiee feat done, and I'll have the Phoenix feat done. Thank God Almighty. So I'll get those two done first priority today in Conquest. Thank the Maker, which is nice because then I can start working on my clone feat, which I'll do Rex with clones, and then I'll do Bad Batch with the other Rex. I'll do two teams and just rock and roll. Yeah, Kanan, Tank, Relic 9. We talked about Relic 9, man. Tank's priority. And now we are going to be here soon. Once I get Malicos done, start looking at, I'm going to start having a couple of Relic 9s. We're going to be discussing who I should take up, whether it be a GL or what. We're going to take up a couple more people to Relic 9. So I may save it and see what the guild needs for Relic 9. But then again, my Relic 9, I'll use it when I need it. But if they say we need Rolo and Hoth Rebels Soldier, I may be like, always think of the guild first. I'll take the beating. I will not, Linky. No, I will not. I refuse. Hell to the no. Not no, but hell no. It is coming up on my favorite time of year. I love Halloween. Thanksgiving's Thanksgiving. It's a tradition in my home. Have a nice Thanksgiving dinner, and then the next day we do all the Christmassy stuff, which you guys love watching the pictures and stuff like that. And then Christmas, I adore Christmas. I just enjoy the Thanksgiving Christmas time. He is about as good as a bag of rocks, Linky. Get the hell out of here. You know he's trash. He's trash, so stop it, Linky. Do I have Barris at Relic? I think she's Relic 7. Where's my Barris? She might be at Relic 5. I haven't touched Barris in a minute. Barris is... She's Relic 5, yeah. I'd take Barris up before I took up fucking Eth Koth, I'll tell you that much. At what Relic level does Phoenix Squad become a viable GL counter? What would you guys say? Relic 5 seems pretty legit. You only need that for the Datacron right now. Outside of that, probably Relic 7. What do you guys think? Buffalo King Drama needs some help here. I haven't done it yet. What else 23? What is it? Relic 7 on that? Probably need your tank, one of them Relic 9. Or at least Relic 8. You got to take that beating and take that damage. So I would say Relic 7 to take on GLs. I know right now it's a little skewed because at Relic 5 with the Datacron, you get all that shit. So might be right now with the Datacron for the next couple months, Relic 5. But I think afterwards, if it's still going to be doing stuff, yeah. I'm a gun die and Kanan. Even though I haven't done some of my GLs, Linky, you're smoking the marijuana in game. For like 3 beats Lord Vader Jabba. Is he using the Datacron or just the team? Yeah, that's what I thought. The level 9 Rexacron. Yeah, okay. So Relic 5 and 3 would work then, yeah. But let's say without the Datacron. I'm gonna say without the Cron, it still does good work. I don't know how good it will be against GLs. Now I do have the Cron. Would be nice to have. And we'll talk about it Monday. I could be bribed into taking my Phoenix up first. Because that would be a fun team to use. I do have Relic 5. Get the team up and running. I don't know. I'll be bribed. That's going to delay. And I still be able to do Malika's, but it's going to really shit all over my farm for Giolea. We may do it. I have the Kron. There's Jedi Rules. I've been running. Where the hell you been, man? I've been worried about you, brother. Says, hey, from San Diego. What's going on, brother? Where you been? Like, have you seen Jedi Rules? You crazy kid. Where you been? And GC, if you have the Omicron, it'll be fine without Datacron. But other than that, Relic 5 is sure for survivability. So with the Datacron, Relic 5 and 3, but most of mine are Relic 5 already. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. Well, actually, I'll bring it up here in a few minutes. We'll look at it. Let's see if I can be bribed into doing Phoenix first. Yes, it's. See how many shoeies I'd have to do for being tented. Because I just can't have you guys donate. I don't do that. You guys get something out of it. So if I'm going to be doing morning shoeies, we'll see here. We'll see here in a few minutes. See if I can be tempted. Don't tempt me, Frodo. I dare not take it, even to keep it safe. I was getting worried about you there, Jedi Rules. I've been all week like, anybody seen Jedi Rules? Is he on vacation? What's going on with that kid, that guy? What do you think, glad to have you back here, buddy. Good morning to you from San Diego. Goddamn Snell pitched last night and put a beat on my Stros, man. I was like, God damn it, why did he have to be there? You know what stops hot hitting like the Astros have? Good pitching. Snell was fantastic last night. Like you. You got Kanisa done? Yeah, I'm 75 out of 100 on her. I'm just not going to take her up. I could do it right now. I'm not to. I'm just going to save up my crystals for Scout and Drogon. So I was tempted by that. So yeah. So Linky says, would be nice if we could change Relic Phoenix to Relic ETH Coffin. I'm going to help out your Guild Ranger. I've already done that, man. So those would be 2 characters that's not even going to help out my guild. I have a bad feeling, Linky. I'm going to be taking up Rolo and Hoth Rebel Soldier. That's even worse. Not so much for Rolo, but Hoth Rebel Soldier Relic 9. See what the guild. I'm not going to do that yet until I get Malikos up to Relic 8. I don't want to even tempt fate on that one. Once we get him up and running, then I'll start looking at with the guild and characters and stuff. Yeah, I don't think so, Linky. Let's just be real, man. He's pretty awful. All right. Hey, Desi Noodle Snarf Snarf. Hello, Desi Snarf Snarf. Snarf Snarf, Desi Snarf. I bet you were happy last night. I don't know what it is. Houston has the best road record in the majors by leaps and bounds, but home they're just above 500, man. It's really bad. Like, God, what's going on with them at home? I don't get it. It could be, but I just don't think Soldier is going to be a part of it, Linky. He's just really bad. He's really, really bad. He's a tank that's not a tank. He doesn't really do much. There's no damage. He doesn't do anything supportive wise. He's just so bad, dude. I've run him just because I've had him, and it's like, bleh. Rather eat paint. And Jazani, who's going to be replacing Old Ben on the Starslow squad? I haven't used Old Ben on the SK squad forever. It's Juhani. I use her in GAC, man. She's fantastic in that squad. And if you have her TW Omicron, man, that is a bitch to fight. That is a bitch and a half to fight, man. Oh, I agree with that. SRP is a much better tank than Hoth Rebel Soldier, who's not even a tank. Look, Desi, Jedi rules has graced us with his presence again. We were worried about him. I'm sure they'll find Linky. I'm sure they'll find something, brother. But it won't apply to me because I already got the bitch at Relic 8. So what do I care? Yeah, with the for TW, the Mary Jade Omicron combination with the Juhani Omicron with on Star Killer team. Good God, that team's a bitch. Yeah, see, I moved Fulcrum to my Seer team. I put that on defense a lot in GC and TW. And with Malikos coming in, man, she, she. That I'm just salivating with that and not bloody wait. Because it's still a solid team. Now, CLS and fives eats it alive, but with Malikos coming in, that's going to change the dynamic big time. I think that's going to be one of those teams where you can either use it to kill GL or stuff like that. Well, if you don't have that built yet, that's fine, Androzani. And you can still use Ahsoka Fulcrum on that team. That's totally fine. Um, but when you do get that, yes, she'll move on. The team it's Palpy, Mount Mary J, Star Killer, Johanny, and I forget. Johanny, yeah. You put the last Omicron on Jedi Cal, you were moving up in the world, brothers. Yeah, Jedi Cal, man, he's so good, dude. I love him so much. Hopefully he lives up to the hype. Who lives up to the hype? Oh, Malikos? Oh man, on paper, dude. If you trust me and the battalion boys and everybody like Zareth and everybody like that, we're just in there going because we're just like and Karth is dying to get his hands on Malikos. He is just me and both when I went over that kit with RKP and we were just looking at each other like, what the hell is this? Oh, I don't care if his kit alone, even though his omnis may be for TB, I don't give a shit. His kit is disgusting for that team. It's stupid. Oh my God, that kit is stupid. You're just gonna be like, take your turn. Okay, we got turn meter. Our turn. Huzzah! You die. The offense and everything he pumps on that team, Christ almighty, it's gonna be gross. You will use him if you don't have the Seer team, put him on Lord Schmader's team. That might be another place you're gonna see Malikos, because that'll be a nice place. Since he's an UFU and all that other stuff, yeah. Yeah, getting your Cal up, they'll be very nice there, Androzani. But the UFU team itself with Malikos is going to be really nasty. But Malikos, if you don't have the team on Lord Vader, we're thinking is going to be really nasty too. He gets the UFA stuff. Well, you'll get there, Androzani. But for just in your own purposes, giving you some ideas. I don't know what you have and don't have off the top of my head, but just giving you some ideas there on what we can do. All right, so you can see Stream Element says toss a coin to your ranger here. That's the tip jar. I'm going to. Okay, hold on a second. See if I can be tempted here. Let me pull up this. Take my ugly mug off for a second. Why is that so small? I don't. OBS does some strange shit, man. That's sort of. All right. Should be done next conquest. Oh yeah. All right, boys and girls. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So the tip jar's up. If you guys, what do we think here? What are we thinking here? I'll pull up my cam because there might be some shoes involved here. Let me just do this. I'll put myself down here in the bottom here. There we go. All right, so you guys can see everything. You've been slow at Legoland. Summer's ending in between the holidays. September seems like a little bit. It's going to be a slower month, so that makes sense. But you know, you got the holidays coming up, so it'll pick up their Jedi. All right. Pull it up here. You should have Relic 5 on Captain Rex. We would have to take up Kanan, Chopper. What team would we want for 5v5? So Captain Rex, Hera. What would be the other three? We're not going to use Ezra. I'm going to do this and make the investment since we do have the Datacron, and I can pull up the Datacron here. For Rexy Poo. Not just going to do this. I'm totally screwing up my farm here. Zeb says Zandrizani. Okay. So we got the Zeb. We got the Omicron. We can use this in 5v5. Kanan, Zeb, Chopper. Okay. Kanan, Zeb, Chopper. What are you missing? What is this? Can I have that? Rex, Chopper, Hera. Okay. So we're going to have to. We've got Rex. We've got Hera. Now, I got to think of a number here for amount of shoeies I'm about to endure to be tempted to do this. Well, it's going to be all in on this. Now, it'll slow me down on a lot of things if I do this. Maybe it'll slow down Malicos, but that's okay. We'll have a week to figure out Malicos because I won't have 5 shoeies. Try again, Linky. I'm going to need more than... let's see. What would be the goal here that we want to hit for me to make this investment? I will do shoeies. 2.5, you went lower? Linky, you're losing me here. We're gonna have to take him the Relic 3 because if we're gonna go for the no. Oh, 2.5 shoeies. Oh, I thought you said 2.5, Linky. My bad. 6 shoeies, Andrew's on a shame on you. Because I'm going to make a giant investment here, which is really going to hose me. All right. I trust Desi. Desi has my best interest. If we're going to do shoeies and get tips in the tip jar, and I'm going to take these bastards up. Desi, what do you think is a reasonable amount of shoeies to hit in the tip jar for me to make this investment? Just a flat number. I don't want to get into all the minutia of that, Desi. Give me a number here. 5 or 6 is not enough, but you know, what do you think is the number we should hit for shoeies? I trust Desi. Desi has usually has my best interest at heart. Usually. 10. All right, Andrew Zani's putting 10 out there. What do you think, Desi girl? Let's see what's going to happen. Trust Desi's wisdom. But then again, she has collab with others to hose me on shoeies. 5 per character, so 15 funnel offer. I like that actually. 5 per character. Yeah, so that way if we don't hit the 15 total, I can still start the process and do one. Okay, I like that, Linky. What do you think, Desi? I think that's fair. 5 per character. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Good call out there, Linky. So 5 shoeies per character. So that's tip in the tip jar. The tip jar, that's $10 a pop. So if we just get one, we'll do one. If we get two, we'll get two. If we get three, we can do all three. And that'll be Zeb, Kanan, and Choppa Choppa. Chopper needs to be done first. Sure, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. You guys can pick. So the gauntlet is thrown. 5 shoeies per character. So if you do a tip in the tip jar, go clink clink. I'll go verify it. And once we verify it, then I will do the shoeies, and then I will take that character up for. Want to be Choppa Choppa first? Get to the Choppa. Come on, Choppa. Stop bullshitting. Do. Trying to give blood and everything else. So get into this. I'm not rollicking 9 Chopper, you crazy bitch. I'm doing it, Jedi rolls, but we gotta get the tips in the tip jar, and I've got to do shoeies, so it's not like I'm. Not only am I doing something here, but I'm also doing shoeies. So that's yay for me. One. Ho. What Ranger doesn't know, we secretly replace his phosphorus with Folder's crystals. See what happens. All right. No. That's why I make fun of. I've got to be able to make fun of Scribe for a lot of things. So yeah, not having Kylo and these kind of things give me power over him. I'm not giving up my power over Scribble. Scribbles will get his comeuppance every time. Like, yeah, you know what would be good here? SOKR. Oh, I'm sorry, you did Phoenix first. Yeah, that's right. I gotta have my ammunition. All right, the gauntlet's thrown. Let's see what happens. Just go clink clink if somebody donates, and I will do the shoey. And every 5, we will do a character. I will relic them up right now. Just do it. Do it for a soak episode 5. If you don't, it'll be pushed back 2 months. Nope, sorry, that doesn't work on me. Sorry. Yeah, you should have known that wasn't going to work on me. All right. Continue to get your questions in, guys. Still Jedi Academy. I'm content. You guys want me to do it? And let's see where this goes. But keep keeping your questions in. Again, if you have any questions for the game, stuff like that, feel free. Totally down. Oh, wow. Keep your questions coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. All right. That up and running. I got that up and running. Right. Make sure if you do a tip in the tip jar so I can see it, go clink clink in the chat, and then I can go check and verify. What else? I've had my chopper like 7 for almost a year just because it was one of the most. No, that's true. I'm get it wrong. It's good. It's just, yeah. All right. Let us see what's gonna happen with Ranger and Shoeies. This. Iffage. No clink clinks yet. No clings yet. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what's going to happen. So yeah, if you wanted me to do it, just go cling. That's every 5 shoeies equals me doing a character. Oh, right, oh, right, oh, right. And continue getting your questions in. Make sure you put the word question for any extra question, comment, or statement, things like that. Oh, happy days! Arm's very itchy. I need to put some more lotion on the skin for the tattoo. I'm gonna really gob it up today. There's only a few little scab parts, like right here. A lot of shadowing stuff. There's some scabbing, and then I can feel like little parts here and there where it's scabbing and stuff like that. But it's just putting the lotion on. All right. No clink clink to that. You do it to me. Oh wow. Probably do the mods too here. I'm gonna go Phoenix. I'll just work on their mods too. Says, how much would the community have to donate for you to get a Jar Jar Binks tattoo? There's no amount of money in the world that I would ever $1 million. There's no way I'm doing that to my body. Ever, Darsign. I'd have to get a ridiculous amount of money. Jar Jar. I know you are, Darsign. I mean, someone said, "Here's $100,000 to get Jar Jar." Like, yeah, that I can do that because I can take 10,000 of that, get some therapy, and I can deal with it the rest of my life. Yeah, something along those lines. I would do it. I'd still have to get an extraordinary amount of money because that's going to be permanently on my body. Are you kidding me? If it was Darth Jar Jar fighting Grogu, something along those lines, yeah. But I mean, it's still going to be Jar Jar, and I'm still going to have to live with it the rest of my life. That's a life choice thing. So again, an extraordinarily amount of money, minimum $100,000 before I would do something stupid like that. That's true. Yep. Let me know, LBC Rob, because that's the only way I'm doing that crazy shit. Oh, I no, listen. I know who Jar Jar is. I know the lore of the Gungans, and I know who Jar Jar is. Just no. And Noel just sent me a message in Discord. Just use invisible ink. That's right. I'll use invisible ink. Good call. No, Jar Jar is not something. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just Jar Jar just doesn't do it for me. I do like the Gungans as a society, though. It's pretty cool. I'm in the market right now. So, hey, man, I said I've laid the gauntlet on that crap. That's, oh my God. I just see that happening. And I'm the kind of guy, honorific, and you know this, LBC Rob. If someone donated that to me, I would get it on my shoulder. It would be something like, yeah, Grogu fighting Jar Jar. I would get that on my back, but I would wear it because I'm a man of my word. Bar? No, that's even worse. He's a drunk. All right. Well, Good news is no one's done a tip in the tip jar. Cool. Looks like I will not be doing this. Glow in the dark jar. Tank ideas. Yeah, that would be horrible. Hey, baby, if I showed you my glow in the dark jar Binks. So if that ever happens, LBC Rob, let me know. Because someone threw $100,000 at me, I would get the tattoo and leave it on. But damn, that's horse. Oof. But I would get Darth Jar Jar fighting Grogu. That'll be the tattoo. For $100,000, I'd eat a Klondike bar. Jar Jar fighting Ram Bam on your. I'm not getting Ram Bam. Oh my god. Just he wouldn't show up. Like, how do I tell Linky? How do I tell the tattoo artist to even do Ram Bam? I'm like, can you tattoo clear? Is that possible? No. Okay. LBC Rob, there's no way I would get you Jar Jar tattooed Ranger. If something in the market works out, though, I would give you free advice and everything you give me. Hey, man, I appreciate LBC Rob. If it does work out, but if you did want a tattoo of Dark Jar Jar or something along those lines, LBC Rob, I would do it. I'm a man of my word. It's not a face tat. I'm not putting, no. I can't have face tattoos, mainly because I just don't, this might streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, I will never get a face tattoo. I'll get it on my arms and back and stuff like that. I don't mind, but no face tattoos. It would be cool. I've got some scarring from the military on my back and other places. I can cover that up. So, well, I guess we're not doing shoeies and stuff like that. Works for me. No one's done a tip in the tip jar. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm happy not to do this. No shoeies, and I don't have to take these guys up. Happy days for me. Dude, there's a ton of them here now. Face tattoos. Oh, I know. I just don't agree with them. I'm not going to get face tattoos. I'll get them on. I think it looks good on a man on his arm, especially if you work out. And I work out a lot. You know that LBC Rob and other places. But face tattoos, I've never been a fan of. But if you want a face tattoo and you love it, then by all means get it. But for me, it's just not a thing. But if that ever does happen, LBC Rob, I would do the tattoo. I would let you pick. I mean, the person that donates will have all the power. I don't care what the community says. You know, someone did that, then trust me. Oh, Jedi rules, we can talk about it. I mean, I don't like Jar Jar, and I'm not a big fan of the Ewoks, but they're part of the Star Wars lore. I have to talk about this stuff. Some people like that stuff, you know? I mean, my heterosexual life, brother from another mother, Finn, is all about porgs and Ewoks. I have to deal with the Jedi rules. Just have coffee. There you go. $2 super chat from our good friend WC Rob. I'll drink some coffee, yeah. Right now I'm just drinking a lot of soda here lately, mainly because I've just all the bleeding and stuff, man. Good Lord. I've been drinking a lot of sugary stuff. Because I wake up every morning and I'm just like, I feel like I died for the last week. Like I'm just like, like zero energy. I'm just, I have to sleep with my arm out like this. So I can't move. I've had to, put the arm, resting on a pillow like this so that it air dries and all that stuff. But I wake up in the morning, I'm so weak. I'm weak, Anakin. I'm weak. So yeah. Yeah, it would take 100,000, but someone does that, yeah, pretty much, yeah. But that's an extreme number because that's going to be permanently on me for the rest of my life, and I won't get it removed because, me, I'm just the way I am. I would never do that. All right, keep your questions coming in. We're still doing Jedi Academy. I know it's little old me, but yeah. Checking something here. Hey, Jedi Rules, just have some Coke today. Yeah, I'm drinking some Mountain Dew. I'll drink some Coke. Yeah, I'll do that, Jedi Rules. Of course. You ain't got no problem with that for me. Thank you for the super chats. Have a Coke. I'm not a big Coke drinker. I drink it once in a while, but I usually been going for like these high sugary drinks. Like I would like this Mountain Dew, red. I can. Mountain Dew is like, ugh, but I'll do the red. But I just needed something with high sugar because I just wake up and I have my coffee. Yeah, I get Starbucks, but it's like that gets me awake, but I still feel like, ugh. But as soon as I drink some Jolt, I'm just like, there's the energy I need. Rough. No, he lost me. He said put it on the ass. He says get invisible link, but put it on the ass. All right, I'm not getting my ass tattooed. Oh, wow. All right, keep your questions coming in. Thank you for the super chat, LBC Rob. Thank you for the super chat, Michael, aka Jedi Rules. Just glad you're back, buddy. Missed you all week. But get your questions in. Anything on your mind? I know it's a slow week, guys, but the show must go on. All right. I don't think we're gonna get any clink clinks, and I'm not upset about it. Thank God. Not be doing the. Put this up for a few more minutes, then I'll bring back the Jedi Academy. I thought I'd offer it. You guys are crazy, so yes. Ranger, will we get an announcement for GLA yet? Sometime into September. We might get her kit soon, but we won't get her being announced until I'm still shooting for end of September, early October on that. Hellenix like, I am big. He says customer delays. He's also, who said anything about drinking Coke? Oh, we're talking about because of the tattoo, Helly. That I've been drinking a lot of soda more than usual because I've been waking up in the morning. Because for that first 4 days, man, I had the Sanaterm on, and it was just leaking, which is good. It's supposed to do that, but I mean, got fluid coming out of me. So I wake up in the morning, I'm just like I feel like I had just like a vampire attacked me, And so I would wake up in the morning and drink tons of coffee, and I would immediately start drinking Mountain Dew, this Jolt stuff, just because I just want the sugar, because I could just tell my blood sugar and everything was just like gone. I'm gonna die, just really weak and worn out, which is crazy. So, but the good news is on Monday I'll get back to working out again. I got 10 more pounds to lose, guys, to get to that my goal for the costume. I got to do it. So committed to the cause. Yes, I have tried. I've tried all kinds of stuff, Dank. No, that's not going to work for me there, Helly. I got to have sugar. Blood loss, you want sugary shit. We all have our vice for that. I'll usually, once this is healed, then I'll just go back to just drinking coffee. I'll get rid of the Mountain Dew. But for the probably next couple days, I'll still drink a Mountain Dew just because I just need it. The healing process really wears you out, guys, when your arm is traumatized. Actually, when I had that tattoo, I was a little cold, and I was like, "Why am I?" Did you turn the AC on? He's like, "You're probably in a little bit of shock." The guy was telling me, he's like, because the trauma that I just did to you, so you're probably just Just keep drinking that. And I had a soda, said I need to start pounding this. So you got to pound that. Go eat something, get some food in, because we just sat here for 8 hours straight. I didn't eat. I didn't do anything. So immediately was just, gobbled up a bunch of food and drank a shit ton of soda and stuff. How bad is it if I just ignore all the GLA stuff? You can't. Seriously, I feel like I'm maybe just bypass or likely to my detriment. That's stupid, Helen X. Please go get GLA. Finish your project now, but you're going to need her. And she's actually easy to get. And Desi says, you're definitely shocked. Yeah, I was a little bit of a shocky shock. All right. Oh, DH just went live. Cool. We love us some DH. And check one more time. And yeah. I threw it out there. No one wanted to do it, so go back to this. Thank God. Foster's in the morning sucks. I was tempted. You guys threw it out there. I'm like, hey, let's do it, but nope. We'll see on through Monday and stuff. Have you ever seen the movie Fanboys? I want to say yes, but it's not registering me the art sign. I'll have to go look, see if I've actually watched it. I believe I have. I've watched so much crap, man. Yes, I may be dumb, but I'm dumb. All right, I'll do the final call for questions. Let me look at that real quick because that sounds really familiar. Yes, I have seen that. Well, that's a long time ago. Really? That's that long ago? Christ almighty. Forgot about that. I forget about more movies than I remember. Hey, Philippe Manicucci. Philippe Manicucci says, good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, my friend. Hell, it's hard for me to stay on target, but I really got distracted. By that, he means he had customers. Oh, look, piece of candy. All right, all right, all right. WC Rob, dude, I'm so hungover. I haven't been trying to do the dailies on my alt account this entire show, so I haven't done it yet. The trick that I have for hangovers, Rob, is when I've drank, I've had a lot, I've imbibed a lot of alcohol. I'm lucky that it takes a shit ton of alcohol, but if I'm buzzing, right, minimum buzzing, the trick is I keep Gatorade in the fridge. Not that I'm a Gatorade drinker, but if I've been doing that, I'll pop a couple of Aleve and I'll drink some Gatorade or water before I go to bed. That will really significantly help with the hangover because you'll wake up, you still feel like, but you won't have the bad headache and stuff like that. So yeah, because alcohol dehydrates you. So little trick that I do, and I don't usually suffer hangover. Hey, Pialo, it says hello, skewers. Hello there. Oh, you dabbing? You dabbing? Yeah, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys a little bit longer. Get your questions in. We start wrapping it up. I got a lot of work to do today. Showed off all the armor already over here. I got a lot of sanding and stuff I got to get done today. So I'm gonna put on some college football and be working on doing some sanding and stuff. I got to figure out what I want to paint these hip armor pieces. I know it's that blue. I got to find that blue color. I may have to employ the artistic mind of Desi Noodle Schnarf because she's been really good with color schemes and stuff. She's my happy little helper. Yeah, you can do water between drinks. I usually don't. I may drink a little bit of water, Fleet, but when I'm drinking, man. But before I go to bed, if only if I'm hungover, only if or if I'm buzzing hard. If I'm buzzing hard, which takes a lot for me, thank God for genetics. Then I will pop a leave, drink some Gatorade water, get it in my gut, and then when I wake up, I'm like, okay, time for the morning hangover pee, and then yeah. Yeah. But that is a good tip there, Philippe Panicucci. Piala question: what is the consensus on LSU FU Kelmont? I know Sear must be turtle speed, but unsure about him. Yeah, I'll pull it up right now for. Um, so I'll just tell you, I'm not going to show it. I have to redo everything. So for Sear, I've got on her, I've got a health and tenacity. You don't need her that fast. I got to get around 240 to 250. A lot of protection, a lot of health, tenacity. I think I've got her tenacity at like 190%, which is overkill, but I just don't want her getting any kind of crap on her. Cal, I went with offense and health. I do want some damage from him with the calls and assists, but around 250 again. I got him at 256, but beefy, but with damage. And then Fulcrum's Fulcrum. You already know how to mod her. Um, she's just damage. I mean, it's no brainer on her. You want to make her beefier, that's fine. I've got her over 10k. I know 10k on her physical offense. I want her to smack the shit out of something when she hits. And then the tank, you'll usually run crew there, but he's just all health sets. But if you're around 240 to 260 in that kind of mark, you don't want them to be so slow that, like, say, a team gets ahead of them and takes multiple turns. But you want them around that 240 to 260 mark. If you get them higher, great. If not, then that's kind of the minimum threshold, or right around the average of what you want for that. So let's kick it in. This 4-game split screen YouTube TV has it. It's incredible. I know, right? I think we're going to go a little bit longer there, Helly. Oh, it's Michael W. Huntington III from His Majesty's Secret Gaming Service. It says, does water that's been fermenting alcohol work? No, that would be wrong, Mike. Yeah, drinking a lot of water helps. You're welcome, Pialo. Hey, just pull up my account on SWGOH if you ever need modding. If I'm not available, Pialo, you can always message me in Discord. Everybody does. About their mods, things of that nature. Especially if you're a Patreon, man. You guys know that. You guys can tag me in the VIP chat, or you can tag me just directly. People just message me directly all the time about their team setup, what they're working on, their modding, that things of that nature. So it's like, yeah, feel free. And you can just always pull up my swiggo.gg and see how I've got characters modded. And that gives you a good idea of like what I'm using, how I'm using them, why I've got the mods on. If you're not sure, you can ask me questions. Sometimes I may, on an older character, I may not have touched them in a while. Not a bad thing. Shout out to say I see this character is a reason why I have these mods on, and I can go into detail. And maybe I just haven't touched them in a bit. So usually when I get a character modded the way I want, then I'm pretty good. Oh, hello, Michael. Top of the day to you, old boy. We just chilling. We just chilling, Mike. We just chilling. We just doing our things. You know what I'm saying? The skiers were trying to tempt fate and make me possibly take out the Phoenix squad. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to get some tips in the tip jar for that. Oh, and I leave that running for Monday and see what we can do. But I'm still focused. I'm staying on target. Stay on target. This will be. Oh yeah, he will be. Yeah, we'll go a little bit while longer here for you guys. And then I'm just procrastinating because I'm just looking at this armor over here like, gonna do a lot of gluing today. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, I don't know when Jedi Cal's, but hopefully he comes back this month sometime there, Philippe. I know a lot of us are waiting on him. See. Yeah, Malicos is going up straight up. Get him up and running. I mean, my plan was, but we've got the Datacron. I was like, do I want to do Phoenix? I'd have to be bribed. But it's like, yeah, Malicos. I'm gonna have him this after this conquest. He's immediately going to Relic 8. He's getting popped on the team, and then we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, same Philippe Manacucci. Guild needs it. We need it for the UFA mission. It'll be nice to get those extra rewards for the guild. I'll have to take Seer and Cal to Relic 7, which I may do. Ukraine versus England is on right now. Okay, good. Little football action for Mikey. All right, we'll go top of the hour. If you guys have any more questions and stuff, and then yeah, I'm here for you guys. Any questions you guys have, keep them coming. Jedi Academy with your boy Ranger J 1999. Doobie doo. The hell did Pete put in the piss is that? That code? The hell is that? I'm just looking at my guild chat. Like, what the fudge? Mike's question: we will only have 2 Omni, so which for Malicos? Don't know yet. That's a good question. Well, let's wait till we get them because I'm not sure yet. Probably Strength and Power. Let's see. That's GAC. Yeah, that's definitely Strength and Power. Strength is Power. And then the other one, probably Echo the Fallen Order. Not sure yet. That one looks like the other one. Probably those two. Die Whelp would probably be the last one, but I don't know yet. Yes, Tank will be crew. Tank will be crew Felipe Naguchi. Until we get a better tank for the UFU squad, but he, you know. Yes. All right. Get your questions in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. Any questions out of the game, you can get them in right now. Make sure you put the word question for your question statement. Yeah, I'm going to put all 3 on. That's what I've been saving for. So yeah. You could use Nine Sister. I just like Crew a little bit better because he can take a lot of debuffs and stuff better than Ninth Sister. I actually like Ninth Sister better on a Lord Schmader team with the double tank. I wouldn't have any problems with Ninth Sister if that's the one you want to go with, but I just like Crew as a part of that team. Really, really, I don't know. Parth explained it to me and I was like, stuff. Okay, I'll just go with him. And Karth, I trust. Can't listen to Karth, and who can you listen to? He does have the pre-taunt. He, with all the way his kit works, it's really nice. I like it. I like him a hell of a lot better than Ninth Sister. And I just think Ninth Sister does better on a Vader team. Because she's the one that falls out once you get Reva and your Inquisitor team. And it's a good place to put her. The combination of Fi's Maul, Vader, Thrawn with Ninth and Royal Guard is a pain in the goddamn ass. Yeah, the Omnis after I get this done on Malicos, I'll say I'm saving them because I want to see if there's any going to be needed for Leia for GAC, which Drogon I think has one. So if I'm gonna get that team up and running, I may go that first, but I do want to round out. I do have the Omicron for Rex. I don't have the one on Hera. That might be one to do, but I'm about to be here soon at 80, but 3 are going to Malicos, and then I'll start looking at other teams and rounding that out. But there's no point of doing my team because I'm not going into Phoenix until after I get, unless things change in the tip jar. I'm not doing anything else related to that. So yeah. Yeah, it's Helly. Congratulations, buddy. You got through. You did a great job. Way to go, Helly. You got through the customer. You did a great job. You did it great. Great, great. I'm over the moon for you there, Helly. So happy for you. Super happy. And don't worry, guys. I'll be back tonight for D&D. And then I'm waiting for confirmation on if I can get a lore video out tomorrow. I'm going to try. But Car's not available this weekend, and I don't know if Ram's going to be available. This is the kickoff of the NFL. Oh boy, a lot going on. Will you go to the local theater to watch episode 5 Ranger? No. I don't even think it's available in my local theater, so but it's a non-starter. D&D Music Factory? Yeah. D&D Beyond. No, I need the sugars right now, unfortunately. Need the sugars. If it was, I would go to the theater and watch it, but it's all right. I'm more than happy to have it on my screen here and just watch it. Let me know how it is there, LBC Rob. Ooh, that's pretty cool, Mike. We're gonna have to turn you into the blind drunken master. Oh, with my training, Mike, you could be the best. Could make you the best. You're speaking British there, Mike. You lost me. Helly question says I dropped from Kyber 3 to Rhodium, so I put all my best teams on defense. No, a lot of people do that. They just put all their top teams in the front and save some for offense, and then let the yeah. Well, you said Watford and some other stuff. I was like, oh, yeah, that's starting to get English. Let's see. Yeah, you can do that, and just if your opponent gets stuck and gives up, you can go in and do a few battles. I've seen people do that. Hell, even in my division, they're like, here's that. Deal with it. So what kind of counters do you expect for Malicos under Seer? I don't know yet. It's gonna be the thing. We got to see how it plays out. We got to play with it first, Linky. He's speaking English. Yeah, I've seen a lot of players that just like F you defense. You can't beat my shit, and then I just do a couple battles and win. So if you're in that position and you have the advantage, I've seen people do that all the time. Go clear like one zone, you win. But you have to have the advantage. A lot of people in JAC, they just do that. Like, let me just get my points. If I win, great. If I don't, then I don't. All right, final call for questions and stuff. We're gonna get on out here. I got some work to do. I got some sandpapering and gluing to do. God damn it! And yeah. Who just went live in the battalion? I bet it's Wolfie. It is Wolfie. So it's good afternoon, battalion. Yeah, Wolfie's going live. Very nice. All right, final call for questions. Going to wrap it up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Saturday. I know it's a lot not happening in the game right now, but you know, what are you going to do? But we answered a lot of questions, helped people out, did a great job. And I'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern on the Archie Variety channel for Dungeons and Dragons. And then we will hopefully get a lore video out tomorrow. I'll see what's everyone's schedule like. If not, then that's okay. We've had a couple back-to-back we did. And then, yeah. This Hey Ranger, my new Lord Schmader. Numbers are health, protection, speed. Perfect. That's really good, buddy. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor, won't you be mine? You're right, Ray Rock. Last call. Closing time. I gotta go rub the lotion on the skin before I go start sanding. You need 8 more wins with Rebels in Arena, and then 2 more EW wins to finish Falcon Fate. Oh, nice. I think I did that a while ago. I wasn't even trying, but just the way it worked out. Like, I don't really focus on feats. Like, it's one of those things I'm like, oh, I did that feat. Cool. All right. I think that does it for everything. Checking one more time. Yep, we are good. So, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back tonight. So hopefully get another lore video in. If not, that's cool. And then I'll be back Monday. You don't catch me up on D&D tonight. Monday for, again, Manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. Oh, that's not fun day. But yeah. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Be safe. We love you guys. And we will talk to you guys soon. Love you. Peace out.